Jonny Howson, that was an important win tonight, wasn't it, after Saturday?
Yeah, it was. I think if you maybe look at it now, if Saturday wasn't a bad point in the end. It was obviously mentioned of disappointing being at home, but I think Sheffield are going to be one of them teams that'll be up there, so it's not a bad result in the end, and especially following it up with a win tonight.
Yeah, this unbeaten start, having come down and maybe a bit of doom and gloom around the place among the fans, and an unbeaten start helps blow that away, doesn't it?
Exactly that. It's obviously a difficult league. Majority of us have played it in it before, and it's certainly a nice start. As you mentioned there, an unbeaten start, and we've got to keep this going now as long as possible.
Alex Neil has just told us that the first goal in your home games is going to be particularly important this season because a lot of teams will come here to defend.
Possibly so, yeah. I think certainly at this level, of teams coming here, they're maybe going to sit behind the ball. So, I think if we can get that first goal, and it maybe changes their way of playing. But we've, as I mentioned, we've got experienced players, and you've got to deal with different situations, play against different teams. Not everyone's going to come and sit behind it. So that's part of football, of coming up against different situations.
You got the goal tonight. It was a well taken one. It was almost like a penalty, wasn't it? The way you placed it in the corner.
Yeah, I guess so. I knew as soon as the ball was going to Wes. He's very clever, and he sees things certainly around the box. So it was nice to get on the score sheet, but more importantly, get the 3 points.
How much has your role changed within the team this season? You seem to be being asked to sit deep with Alex Tetty quite a lot.
Tonight was a little bit different. Obviously, Saturday's game, it was maybe asked to sit a little bit deeper, but I've always said, even same as last season when I played on the right for a bit of, I'll do what's asked of me and see where the manager sees best. The thing is, we've got a very good squad, so first and foremost you want to get out on that pitch, and whatever that may be, I'm happy about that.
You talked about the experience in the squad, the fact that it's a good squad, and you've been the captain of it so far this season, so what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's obviously a nice achievement for myself, in the absence of Russ, and it's something that I take in good stead, and something that I'm proud of. As you mentioned there, there's some experienced lads in there, and certainly when you can have that honour of leading them out, it's a nice achievement and something that I'm very pleased about.
We hear a lot about the differences between Premier League and Championship. You're right in there in the heat of battle in midfield. What are the differences?
I'd say possibly the quality, and that's no disrespect to the Championship, but certainly I think one of the major factors is if you do make mistakes in the Premiership, you get punished on them, and sometimes, certainly at this level, you maybe get one or two away with it, but that's no disrespect to the Championship. As I mentioned before, it's a very difficult league to get out of, as we've seen teams in the past struggle with that. So as I mentioned, to have an unbeaten start, I know it's only 3 games, but it's good going.
You made a bit of history tonight, the first Carrow Road goal since the big screen was put in. Did you get to watch the replay?
No, I didn't see it. They mentioned about it was spinning around and showing different parts of the crowd, so yeah, nice achievement, I guess.
Well done, Johnny. Thank you.
Thanks, cheers.